What's going on, guys? So today we are in for a treat. I bought some stuff from BUDK, BUDK Worldwide. I've talked about BUDK for a long time. Anyone who's been in the knife game for a number of years, everyone knows what BUDK is. Sell a lot of, cheap stuff, but honestly fun stuff. Right off the bat, here we go. Smith & Wesson, kind of a, I want to say a knockoff of a cold steel spike, but it's just one of those things in the knife industry. A lot of things just look like other stuff. Something looks a little too close to things, But, oh, by the way, awesome cases. I use these all the time. But anyway, I'm getting sidetracked here. BUDK has been around just forever. They sell a bunch of cheap stuff, tactical things, and, it's just fun. Whether you're a 12-year-old boy or a 65-year-old guy, for some reason the stuff is still cool. It's just cool stuff, whether it's cheaper quality or lower quality. You could definitely get some deals on there, and they do sell some name brand things as well, but it is what it is. Anyway, long story short, I was on BUDK and I saw this deal. Got on my phone here. One of their mystery packs, $22.99, pocket knives, scratch and dent mystery bag, 5 pieces. So 5 random knives for $23, and I did it. And it came in the mail today, and I'm making a video on it. So we're going to share this experience together. I have very low hopes for these. I just thought it'd be fun to see what it's like. I've seen a couple random grab bag type stuff. People have purchased things on eBay before. There was kind of a grab bag. So I want to try the knife grab bag. So here it is, $23. They sent me 5 knives. I have no idea what these are. Just by the boxes alone, they all look cheap. But we're gonna figure this out together and see exactly what they sent. So let's put this in a stack here, and we'll go one at a time. So first we have one shot, one kill assisted opening pocket knife. Not even a brand. I don't think one shot, one kill is a brand. So these are all folders, by the way. I don't know if they have a grab bag deal for fixed blades or not. I know they have one. I think there's a 12-pack. They have a couple different grab bag type things. So right out of the box, kind of looks like a Kershaw scallion a little bit in the design, only there's a cutout on the back here with a bottle opener, which is very sharp. A little flathead on the bottom. That can actually be pretty useful. I just want to hold the knife a little bit because, like I said, that's pretty sharp there. All right, so is it a flipper? Yes, it's a flipper. Why? Because most cheap knives are flippers now, because flippers are cool. Again, 9, 10-year-old me would go, awesome, because it was awesome. So SOA, which is funny, one shot, one kill. One shot, one kill. Very tactical. Honestly, pretty comfortable. That sharp end doesn't really poke me when I'm holding the knife properly. It's a cheap knife. Like I said, I don't have high expectations, but it is comfortable. I can almost promise that blade is just not going to stay that sharp. Handles are plastic, not G10. Oh, that's not good. What was that? The whole knife shifted. So hold on, let's zoom in here. It looks like, see that? See the gap in there? Hello, light. That's not supposed to be like that. So I don't know if I can, maybe these screws are just loose. Hopefully they're just loose and the knife's not falling apart in my hands. So yeah, one shot, one kill. It is what it is, right? So there's one knife. Next we have Ridge Runner. Ridge Runner is actually a brand, which is nice. I didn't even notice that in the pile. Ridge Runner does make some pretty cheap stuff, though. I have to say their traditionals are, I've had 2 or 3 of them, better than their folders. I'm really hoping this is a traditional. In the little silhouette, they did show a trapper, and for some reason I thought maybe I'd get a trapper, and that is nuts. That is not a trapper. Oh my God. This is like one of the most known cheap knives. This is sold, usually called a Delta something. Wow, this is so light. This doesn't even, look at this, it's all, jeez. This is brand new out of the box. Let that focus a second. Looks like it's been sitting in a drawer for a while and was already used. Anyway, the actual design is a copy of a Boker top lock. Okay, one of the first knives that I've ever really cut myself bad with. I've told this story a couple times before. I don't remember exactly how old, maybe like 10 to 12-ish. I had a softball that I found in the woods, and I was trying to cut it open with my brand new Boker top lock, which was razor sharp, and cut into my thumb. In fact, if I zoom in, and you guys have been looking at my hands for years, I don't know if you ever noticed this scar here, this little flap of skin. Well, the knife blade went down into my hand, down to the bone, and I got that little scar from it. Yeah, that was me using my knife lefty, which I am not lefty. What happened was I was using it with my right hand, and it slipped off, and I went, oh, that's kind of scary. So I put it in my left hand, figuring, oh, I have more control in my right. That was really dumb. And right into my thumb. So the knife here, wow, that's not good at all. It's just so light. All right, there's the markings on it. Man, I don't even think this is aluminum. This is not even aluminum. Hold on a second, I gotta use the bite test. You ever do that? If you literally bite a material, you can kind of tell between like plastic and metal and stuff. Although it's not sanitary. Yeah, that's not even aluminum. It's painted plastic. So we have a painted plastic handle. Oh boy. Liner lock that I bet I could probably... Yeah, the knife's flexing, but it is holding. I don't think that would pass a spine whack test, but yeah, that's a shame. Just super little cheapo knife. Not even like a beater. This is not, I would say this is 1/10 of the quality of a Ozark trail knife for $4. So if you ever see these things, just stay away. This is the, like, you get 30 of them for $5 and you go to a flea market and sell all of them for $5 kind of knife. All right, not good. The one shot, one kill is looking pretty good compared to that. So where do we go from here? Tomahawk. All right, I've seen Tomahawk branded things, even though again it's probably the same company just doing a bunch of different stuff under different names. This is a big old knife. What is going on there? It looks dirty, but it's a fake plastic marble insert. That's interesting. I don't know if I've seen, it's only on one side too. That's so random. It's just like, it's fake marble. Okay, we have another, bottle opener integrated into the back, just like our one shot, one kill. Is this assisted? Yes, it is. Did that lock? No, it didn't. Let's try that again. Whoa. Oh, okay, wait, it locked that time. Oh my God. What a POS. Try it again. Try it again. Okay. Now, obviously, if I really push hard, it'll probably lock up every time, but realistically, with any assisted knife, I mean, just pushing it out, it should be enough strength to lock that, but not in this case. So, we have also very light, just plastic handles. On these super cheap knives, they're not even using G10. I mean, it's straight up plastic, like, I don't know, like, plastic fork and knife plastic. Super light, like noticeably light. This whole thing probably weighs 2 ounces. Very thin, liner locks, just run-of-the-mill type stuff you'd expect for like a $5 knife. Keep in mind too, there's 5 knives for, what was it, $23 or something. So, I mean, your expectations should be low. And these are supposed to be damaged, so actually I will take that back. The damage that's on this one is supposed to be there because you're getting a deal. A lot of air quotes here. You're getting a deal because they're scratched and there's problems where they can't sell it normally, which I don't see why that would make much difference. But anyway, all right, so the, what was this, Tomahawk? Oh, that's horrible. I feel that. On the one shot, one kill that's currently still falling apart, it's actually really comfortable. But I don't feel that on this one. On this particular one, the Tomahawk, I feel it. Wow, because of the size, it is digging right into my hand. That is super uncomfortable. Almost as sharp as this liner. I don't know why. It's going to be in all these knives. I guarantee it's all these knives here. the liner locks are always like too aggressively jimped. So when you're squeezing down, this one's not bad because it's kind of in line with the handle a little bit more. But this is just so common on cheap knives to have the liner lock just sticking way out there. Why is it so far? Oh, you have to be able to grab it. Uncomfortable. Way uncomfortable. This thing is just, all the pressure your finger squeezing is going right onto those sharp, you know, little points. So Tomahawk, horrible. I don't even know which one's worse. Probably the Tomahawk, and that's not saying much. Whew. Two more. We have a Black Legion. Cool little skull image there. What's going on here? Oh, we get a Balisong? No. We get a Balisong folder. So what it is this is probably assisted as well. Little flipper. That even, yeah, locked up. Okay. So you guys have probably seen these everywhere. These are super cheap Balisongs. These sell for 10 bucks around, maybe $8 to $15, somewhere in that range. It's not even that. It is branded Black Legion. But yeah, so like, if you wanted one of those, but you know, your mom and dad said, no, you can't have that, that's illegal, you're stuck with this. I mean, you get the same look as those cheap Balisongs, but it's not even a cheap Balisong. It's a cheap folder imitating a Balisong. I'm glad it's locking up. Let's see, 2 for 2. All right, this one locks up, so the spring is a little stronger. So you got that. It's actually comfortable. Ironically, so far it's the best knife of the bunch, in my opinion, as far as like usability, even though it's probably you know, one of the dumbest. But you know, it does fit. There's a place for this. Honestly, it's not something I'd ever be interested in. It's not something I would normally buy if I didn't know any better. But yeah, I mean, if you want a cool Balisong look, I totally get it. But you know, you want to stay within the law, that's totally fine. So like I say dumb, it's dumb to me, but you know, obviously teach their own. Some of the coolest knives, in my opinion, that I have, other people think are really dumb, you know, so who am I to say what's dumb or not? But anyway, we are ending with the Grim Reaper assisted opening pocket knife. Wow. Is this gonna be the best one yet? Did I say the best for last? Non-reflective, 3 3/4. I love, that's a selling point at this point. Did anyone buy a knife in the last year and thought, you know what, I got to get that one, it's non-reflective? When I'm running my tactical missions up in my treehouse, I don't want anyone to know I'm there. No one. Non-reflective, 3 3/4 stainless steel blade, assisted opening drop point blade, 3D portrait of Grim Reaper. There's a, wow, okay. That's pretty cool. Sturdy aluminum pocket clip, 4.5 inches, closed. All right. Grim Reaper. Wow. Wow, this is like, this screams. I don't even know what it was. That's interesting. You know what's so funny? I kind of like it. It's, wow, it's chunky. Whoa, is there an extra liner in there for no reason? What is that about? So we got liner, scale, liner, scale. It's not even the lock side. So hold on, let's back up. I got to get a full shot for this action. Is it assisted? You bet it is. Did it lock up? No, it didn't. Oh, that's such a bummer. I wanted the Grim Reaper to be a usable knife. Wow, that is weak. That is weak sauce. You could manually open this fat. Can I do it faster? Maybe. And you notice I pushed hard on that blade, but that's okay because it's not that sharp. So no damage. Still not locked up. There we go. Now we're locked. Wow. So yeah, you can see the locking side is not even the side with the double liner. I don't know why they thought, you know what, this Grim Reaper knife, it's cool, but is it strong enough? Throw another liner in there. Bam, there you go, an extra liner for no reason whatsoever. Just to add a little bit of weight on this already massively chunky fat knife. It's not like terribly heavy. It's weird. I mean, the 3D, you can see it's a 3D image of the Grim Reaper. I'll be honest, it's kind of cool. It's like 11-year-old Jeff is going, whoa, awesome. It's on both sides too. Pocket clip. Pocket clip's actually pretty decent, you know, for a cheapo knife. The fact that it didn't lock up and it's super, super slow like that, that's crazy slow. Ridiculous. It's getting faster every time I use it. Is that just me? Maybe the spring was not woken up. I don't know. One more. Maybe a little redemption. It's locking up now. I don't know what's going on with that, but a couple standoffs here. The pocket clip does get in the way. Like for this particular knife, I'm going to take the pocket clip off. Well, no, you know what? I don't know. I might actually just do a giveaway for all these. I'll probably end up giving all these away as a little package deal for someone. But anyway, if I were to keep it, I'd take the pocket clip off because it's such a chunky knife as it is. It would be inside the pocket. There is a recurved blade here. All right, it is non-reflective. So again, you know, you're in your treehouse or behind your bush in the backyard and stuff and playing soldier. You definitely don't want anyone to know you're back there. So non-reflective is super, super important. Yeah, you know, that's what it is. So, Grim Reaper. We got the faux Balisong, the best user of the bunch. What was this? Tomahawk? Oh no, Black Legion? Tomahawk? I forget. Tomahawk probably. Is this the Black Legion? No, that's the Ridge Runner. I'm confused. Which one's Tomahawk? Oh, this is the Black Legion. Okay. And then our original one shot, one kill. I would never probably buy this for myself to actually use these. But you know, in all honesty, everything has a purpose, and there are a ton of, you know, younger people that are wanting to get into knives, want to try different designs. If you're not really using your knife all that much, like let's say, you know, you're anywhere from like 10 years old to 15 years old, you have a you know, pocket knife that's usable. You know, maybe your parents got it for you for your birthday or Christmas or something, and you use a knife, but you like knives and you want to get into some different knives and start a collection. You know, and you want to display them. If you're not actually using the knives, they're all fine. These all look kind of cool in a display case. You know, like I said, I've had hundreds of knives like this when I was much younger. And I displayed them. I displayed them all different ways, and people saw them, they thought they were cool. Because non-knife people don't know anything about knives. They're non-knife people. So to see these in a nice display case, they go, oh, that's really cool. Oh man, Grim Reaper, all right, all right. So like I said, I'm not going to crap all over them. For me, they're junk. It's all garbage, waste of time, waste of $23. However, for some people out there, put a smile on your face and you could feel good about it. So to each their own. I'll leave it at that. I will do a giveaway for these, so I'll save the boxes. I'll pack them all back up and probably do something on Instagram. But yeah, I just want to share this with you guys. I was always curious about the grab bags. To be honest, I was secretly hoping that one of these would just be a trapper. I didn't care how cheap it was. I do have a trapper collection. So for me, it would have been like, all right, well, I'll check it out, have a couple laughs, and at least I'll get a trapper out of it or something. But unfortunately, that didn't happen. So anyway, there you go. If you're ever wondering what the 5-folder grab bag scratch and dent, you know, thing was from BUDK, now you do. To be honest, the only one that looks damaged out of the box is this one. However, now that I'm realizing what's going on, this may not even screw it. Maybe this is like this because the screws aren't grabbing. Maybe it's not tapped on the other side properly or something. So I think that's what it is. This is just, it's not scratched or dented, it's just broken. So anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Hopefully you had a couple laughs with me along the way here. And if you were curious, it killed your curiosity on the cheap knife grab bag from BUDK. At least this one. They do have some other ones with more knives and some different themes and stuff. This was the scratch and dent 5-folder pack. And I will say that this doesn't represent what you were going to get if you happen to order it. They could be totally different. I have a strong feeling though that they're all going to have this one because it's just a super, super cheap knife. But who knows? If you got this yourself, you might get 5 completely different knives. And maybe there is a trapper in one of them or some other traditionals and stuff. But in my case, I didn't get one. So anyway, that's it. Hopefully you guys have a wonderful day, and I will see you tomorrow with a brand new video. Take care.